Hey, Diane. Trying to make up my mind if I want to do this or not. Hello, Mr. Daniel. How you doing? All right. Hello, Miss Janice. How you doing, lady from Oz? Hello, Sharon Lewis. Like I saw you somewhere before, Sharon. We need to start sharing that Wayne every time we go in there. I like Wayne. He's a cool lad. Oh, Lord. Say, what'd you say? Hey, what'd you say? Yeah, it's not fun, but I guess we'll all get there one way or the other. Or I hope we will anyway. Just don't get too bad about it. Mm, you've been your neighbor a long time, haven't you? Yeah, I've had a few people do use that sign language on me myself. Ah, you just a pup still. Hey, Jaws, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a few days. You had some interesting videos up. All right, check that out. Supposed to be wet and rainy here tomorrow. I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing. I need to get out and take some pictures of these blue bonnets and Indian paintbrushes. Boy, they're everywhere out there wild right now. We've had enough rain for them to get up. It's been raining here for the last hour or so. We're supposed to have it till 1 or 2 o'clock. All right. Yeah, I need to take another one of those. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How's it going, Tim? It done got a little cool here. It's 56 here tonight. Be good sleeping. Hell, these storms are supposed to be over. We're supposed to be out of them about 12:31. So I figured I might as well stay up for a little bit. Lightning hit pretty close to us while ago, and Rocky didn't even move. Yeah, you wide awake and bushy tail now. Yeah, them tornadoes, usually that's what happens when that cold air hits that hot air. What you been up to, Tim? I thought you done found you a little old flip tail and done got married or something. I don't know how it is up there, but when that temp drops big time like that and them old skies go to turn and start to green looking, you better look out. If I owned this place, there's enough hills here. I'd be tempted to put a storm cellar in. I said flip, FLIP. No, it's not. You gals, when you walk in and you want some attention, you start to flipping that tail around a little bit. Oh, I didn't say split either now. I got news for you, Tim. It's not just in California. Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble here over saying something was nothing bad. Hell, if I walk like some of these gals do, I'd hurt my back. nationwide epidemic, Tim. Yeah, Joe. Sure in heck, I ain't see that. Yeah, join the crowd, Diane. Yeah. I don't know what all that means, but you're smiling anyway. Excuse me. Now, Tim, ain't no way in hell you can do that. If some things just too hard to do, isn't it, Tim? It'd be like I told my youngest daughter, she got no filter about what she says. Told her, I said, sometimes a lie sound better than the truth. See, you don't have to import or export any of them. Mm. Well, do you ever see him, Janet? Need to find you a mini and put that in the trap. Hey, Mo Bang. How you feeling, buddy? He about to left. Uh-oh. Still working on you, Tim? Sorry about that. Hell, that's the best thing you can do. When I had that crap, I slept 24 hours a day. You get up and get something to drink, maybe nibble on something and go back to sleep. When I get sick, I'm like a damn bear, though. I hibernate, and that lets you get over it, I think. Did you finally get straightened out a little bit, Diane? It gives you a good bottle of whiskey to do the same thing, Mo Bang. It's all that NyQuil and Dayquil is about 90% whiskey. Yep. Maybe it's a good thing I sleep as much as I do, because I sure am not very politically correct or sociable when I'm like that. There you go. There's a song that keeps coming up on my feed on YouTube. It says, the name of it says, "Ask Me When I'm Drunk." Yeah, well, that's sort of the way I am, Janice. I just don't want to fool with anybody. Just want to get still. Yeah, y'all lakes ought to be feeling up pretty good. Is the snowpack melting now? Or are y'all still getting snow on and off? Yeah, that's about the way I am. All that stuff, I bet y'all hoping for some warm days and not hot days for that stuff won't all melt at one time. Are y'all lakes that you get your water from getting pretty well filled up, or is that enough to fill them up? Yeah, a lot of people sick everywhere from that crap. Wow. I got caught in a storm out there. Hello, Linda. I got caught in a storm out there one time, and they said they had 25 foot of fresh snow in Donner Pass. Hmm. Time y'all get all that snow melted, y'all gonna have all kind of water in them lakes. What does it take? A foot of snow to make 3 inches of rain? Something like that? Hello, Linda. Here in Texas, we don't have it either. And I'm glad. I don't like that white stuff. Oh, hurry back, Tim. Darn. Hmm. Yeah, they got crazy laws. Well, that's like what it, Oregon, Washington. They shut the whole timber industry down over a damn owl. Well, good. I'm glad you finally made it, girl. I know you've been having trouble with that thing. Yeah, they do have some weird ones out there. I've been watching this gun control one going on in California. The Supreme Court tells them they can't do it, and they pass another law and try to do it anyway. Yeah, there's going to be a. I don't know how that's going to end. Keep passing them damn laws and not paying any attention to that Supreme Court. There's fixing to be a come to Jesus time on that thing for long. Because that's the last word on it right there. But you know, it's a crazy deal. They're trying to pass all these laws, and probably, and the other states are passing laws that you can just carry a pistol anytime you want to. I think they said 26 now. Yeah, I think half of them come from Texas and Mobile. Well, are they having much trouble in California with them coming across the border? They are in Texas and Arizona. Welcome back, bud. Boy, some of those laws are crazy. And you know what's funny about it? The harder they push on them laws, the more guns they sell. Yeah. Well, Texas construction finally started slowing down. Its interest rate went up here a couple of months ago. That's slowing a lot of new stuff down. Up until 2 months ago, boy, Texas was just going crazy building. Hell, they get over it. Rocky did that on one of his paws, but and he's jumping on and off the bed. He's like a little pogo stick anyway. But he finally got where it straightened up. You know, it's always the laws have always been there to stop that. The It's been for 20 years. It's been a law that you can get fined $10,000 a day for every illegal you had working for you. They just don't enforce it. Yeah, I never did hear how all the heart tests and stuff come out on Duke. Oh, that's great. I know you're worried about that. And you get plenty of tacos to eat, huh? We were talking about that on Wayne's a while ago. That's one thing I never have ate, a fish taco. I'm going to have to find one of them one of these days. Was any of them making Cheeto tacos out there? Yep. That food truck business has got to be a big deal. They govern it a little bit more here, but what's like homemade? Hello, let's read that. Oh, okay. How you doing, gal? Maybe I'm gonna make me get hungry here in a minute. I like crispy tacos once in a while. Make me hungry too. That's my worst habit. At this time of night, I'll get hungry. I will break out the chips and dips. Oh, I can't complain. I'm still kicking. Hello, Steve and Tina. I didn't see y'all come in. Sorry about that. Steve and Tina, what part of the country y'all from? I don't remember that name. Hmm. Yeah, that's coming up for too long, isn't it, Tim? Bone. Dang, girl, you ought to get along with. Hey, love. Them not Cheetos. They got Fritos and potato chips. Yep. I got hooked on that guacamole salsa and then Fritos. And pig out on them. Only trouble, Rocky likes them Fritos too. He'll fight you for them. And he knows the rattle of a Frito bag and his treat bag. Whoops. We didn't hear that. Rocky, treat. Tell me. Want a treat? Huh? You want a treat? Come here. Hello, my name. You want a beefsteak? It looked like a Slim Jim. Yeah, he's already back in bed. Rocky, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Pretty well anything that comes up. We're just having a good time, my name. Hello, Lillian. Well, dang, I'm gonna have to throw it a long ways. I don't know if my arm's good enough for that, love. It always gets around the food in this room. Rocky's always up for that. It's funny, he didn't like the other kind. I bought him 2 or 3 different kinds, and he just smell them and walk off. Ain't you hard to train, ain't you, Tim? Good book's hard to beat, isn't it, my name? Well, I guess our storm's about over with. Not raining anyway. Oh, they hanging on. I guess I'm weird about books. I like to have a book in my hand. I don't really like to read them off a computer or tablet or something. Sometimes I miss reading. Don't do it as much as I used to. I appreciate the thumbs up. Oh, that's great. YouTube is crazy. Hello, Moon. How you doing, buddy? I had stuff on them airboats, and some of those had 3 or 4 thousand views on them, and them things went to dropping off. I like a good book. Moon, you doing okay tonight? I like some of the old westerns. I used to have a whole collection of them things. I took them to VA and gave them to them. That's the only bad thing about living in an RV, my name. You don't have room for the books like you used to have. I appreciate it, Steve. Don't go for them, huh? Steve said he subscribed. I appreciate it. Anybody else needs to feel like subscribing, I'll appreciate that too. If you don't, that's okay too. There's 4 or 5 authors that I get a kick out of. I used to have the whole collection of Lewis and Waller books. I forget how many of them things I had. You pretty close to Eugene? Been there, and ain't a whole lot out in Eugene, or there wasn't last time I was doing. I'm doing great, man. I was that way when I was in business, Tim. I could do a job and somebody could walk in there 5 years later and I couldn't tell you their name, but I could probably tell you where the job was done and what the specs were on it. It's what's important to you. Y'all from Vancouver Island, some pretty country around there. I'm bad about picking a book up and I'll start reading it and I'll think, well, I'm gonna read a couple more chapters and I'll look up and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I done read the whole book. Steve and Tina, this is a friendly group in there. You'll enjoy them. Damn it. How come you always get an itch in the middle of your back where you can't reach? How the pup doing, y'all? My son, when he was in high school, he was a senior and he had to make a book report. And he come in, he said, look here, I said, I got a library book with your name in it. I reached and picked the book up and thumbed to about 3 or 4 pages and went to tell him about the book. And he said, well, keep going. I got to make a book report on it. I said, hell no, I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. You're going to have to read it. But I guess I checked that thing out when I was in high school. But I'll remember a book. I might take 2 or 3 pages. But Jaws has got a bunch of that stuff. And he really does some pretty work. Did you ever get your other saw that you bought put back together like you wanted, Jaws? Uh-oh. Yeah, you ought to be able to fix that on the hydraulic. They're usually pretty simple. I ain't going there. Well, hello, my name. Oh, okay. Fixing save pumps and parts are pretty easy to find. Yep. Come on back in when you get time, my name. Have a good night. Hmm. I need to look. I don't know if I've still got. I used to build some equipment and stuff that had hydraulics on it. I used to have catalogs that had all kind of pumps and stuff in it. I'll look and see if I still got any of that. All right, Tim, you take a good one. Appreciate you coming in. Don't work too hard. You gone too, Steve? I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you subbing, Steve. We're here not every night, but most nights we're in here around this time. So come on in anytime you see us online. Different people coming in tonight. Yeah, those are not hard to make. Now you can take an electric switch and either a valve or I used to build some sheet metal brakes that we set them up to where they had an automatic shut off. You know, it's funny about them pumps. They're a pump if you wire them one way, and they're a motor if you wire them the other way. Yeah. Next thing you're gonna have to buy is a forklift. You can be cutting pieces so big. It's interesting to watch that. There you go. Woo. I used to, when I was in business, in that steel business, my philosophy was that if I could buy a machine and half pay for it on one job, then I'd buy it because I could always get enough of it to pay for the rest of it. And a pretty nice shop. I had a friend of mine that was into that polishing, and he had the saws and wet saws and stuff. But he didn't have anything as big as Jaws had got. Jaws, that one machine Jaws was talking about, huge. Hell, you get it working for other people, it won't take long to pay for that, I wouldn't imagine. Hey, I'm getting a cramp in my neck. Yeah, that's good. It sounds like you sort of getting it lined out. I got something I'm working on now that you'll get a kick out of. Fast diet. I got back into food my knives a little bit. They just one knife I'm gonna wind up carrying is gonna look like it's got a jade handle on it. Either jade or turquoise. I haven't figured out which one yet. Sometimes you can get off into something and it goes to making some money and it gets where it's not fun no more because it's a job. Yeah, I built one with a turquoise looking handle on it for a lady. And I laughed. Her and her husband come pick the knife up. And when they did, well, that's been a few years ago. I showed her the knife, and he started to reach over and pick it up and look at it. And she slapped his hand and said, "You ain't gonna touch that knife. My knife. You leave it alone." Your handle made out of mesquite. It's a mesquite burl. Texas mesquite. Yeah, you'll need that salt to do that. I talked to him a little bit later, and he said, I haven't seen that knife in about 2 years. So if you hit it, and said, I can't find it. Be hard to shape that. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the petrified wood. That'd make a pretty handle. Yeah. Hell, I've got a pattern for my uh, that fits my hand, and I'm sort of build a depending on if it's a woman or a man, how big their hands are. I sort of build a handle to fit them. Do what? Oh, Nate's not here. Yeah. Uh oh. Yeah, you were in that doghouse that one night. We're not bringing that ice cream home. Nate stays in trouble. Yeah, he was talking ugly about you that one night. That's something I got to fight Rocky over. He loves ice cream. I don't give him much. Jaws, how the puppies doing? You mean they haven't settled down any? I think they'd start settling down by now. Of course, I don't know. I can't say much. Rocky, the only way Rocky's slowed down any is he's getting where he likes petting and babying. But other than that, he's still like a rocket. Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be cute. Had a buddy of mine that had to have surgery on his lab a couple times because he'd pick rocks up and swallow them. Nate's too quiet. He's bound to be getting in trouble with somebody. Nothing like a puppy. And a pair of them is a handful. Now that's good. That's one thing that's crazy about Rocky. That Yorkie I had would mess around for a little while and he'd get over and lay down and go to sleep. Rocky gets up on that console and rides right there. I don't care if I ride 10 hours. He's going to be on that console looking out that window. Yeah, I think that's what I got coming up for the next 3 days. It dropped down pretty good here. It's 56. 93 yesterday. Ain't that hell? Ooh. There you go, Diane. It's good to train them to ride in those carriers. Do they sleep in a kennel at night? That's good. You train them that way, it's pretty nice. That was a neat little dog. The little old dog got an attitude, though. They think they're tougher than a boot. All right, y'all. You have a good night. Yeah, they tough little old dogs. Good night, y'all. Yeah, it's getting to be about that time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down too. I'm getting sleepy and uh, catch a little bit of extra sleep tonight, maybe. Well, Mang, I sure hope you get to feeling better, buddy. Y'all all have a good night, though. We'll catch y'all manana.